So here I am doing another vlog, trying to get these up as much as possible just so I can record for myself what life is like and I can maybe tell other people how life here is in the talk program. Yeah. So it's May 25th and it's about, let me see, it's a bit dark day. It's about 8:30 at night right now and I just had dinner with the English study group. So it was really nice. As you can see, I'm not wearing my glasses because I had to rush home after playing badminton with the teachers, and then took a shower and just rushed back out. So I didn't have time to grab my glasses. But my eyes are pretty fine, so I can see without glasses just fine. It's just I need them for reading, and it's getting pretty dark. It's actually really nice over. Too bad the camera pick it up right about. Don't know where my finger is. Up there. Right about there. It's actually a really nice blue color. I think I can tell from it's where the sun set earlier. Yeah, I got my rosy cheeks that people were asking about today in the English study group. Kind of hard to explain that my skin is very thin. They just took it as my skin is very sensitive, which I guess is about the same thing. Yeah, there's that. And then, oh dang, my day at school today. So my grade 6 class got cancelled. So I didn't have that right after lunch. So I got some time to actually plan for my grade. Or, not I actually had time. I planned more for my grade 3s more than I usually do. To the point where I actually had to make little index cards to play with. Yeah. So that was so they could practice listening and reading different words with different sounds. So what I'm teaching them right now is the AP sound and the AE and the AN sound. So the words I've used are ant, map, angel, angry. What other words did I use? Apartment and happy. So one really cool thing about Korea, on a side note, is their sidewalks light up where the crosswalk is. Really helpful when you're not exactly paying attention. Yeah. So I'm just gonna try and cross. Nope, not right now. Yeah, it gives a really creepy glow to me though. Let's try not to make a disaster on camera. So I'm just gonna wait very patiently. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, they cut out the cards today, but they didn't have time to play with them. So that's what they're gonna do next class. And there's a car there. Oh shoot! Come on, go faster. Yeah. So they're gonna do it next class. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say the word, and they're gonna be in pairs with one set of the cards. First person that grabs it gets a point. My time up in now, baby. Sorry for that really strange phrase. Yeah. So they're gonna do that, and then basically whoever gets the most points wins, and we can keep doing repeated. And the point is that in the future they can do it in a group of 3, where one of them says the word, and then the other ones grab it. So that's the hopeful part. And then there was that, and then during lunch today, the grade 2s grabbed me and wanted to play Octopus non-stop in the school gym, which it was okay, but dang, it made me tired. They legit, what they wanted to do was just first they wanted me to be the octopus, and then they wanted to be the octopus. There's a really noisy guy behind me. He's also talking on the phone. And then they made me be the octopus again. So yeah, and then the issue was that some of the kids kept getting hurt. I'm just gonna actually wait for him to pass by me. Yeah. The kids just kept getting hurt, which was very... Well, they got hurt. They cried for like 2 minutes, and then they just got right back up, which was, I guess, typical for kids. Because, well, basically as I learned, and there's a car, so I'm just gonna go really quickly. Basically, as I learned in... Oh, what the heck? as I learned in most first aid classes, and well as just volunteering with children in general, the more they cry, that means the less serious it actually is. Because usually, the more pain that they feel means the more pain that they feel means the more nerves that are intact, which in turn means that the injury isn't that serious, because if it was a serious one, it would have probably cut the nerves, or it would have damaged them enough that you couldn't feel pain anymore. Yeah, or they would be in shock. They would be in so much shock that they actually can't feel pain. So yeah, there was that. I'm switching between because my arms are so tired. Yeah. So yeah, there was that. I'm gonna look a bit further away. And then let's see. What else was interesting? Oh yeah, about badminton. So basically what happened was we went to the actual nearby gym, also known as the Cheokwan, which is similar to the Chinese of Taeyokgun. And it was actually really big. It had a typical net similar to what I was used to in Canada, in which it was basically one giant net strung over different poles. So yeah, there was that. So we basically just played doubles the whole time. I was paired with the vice principal, who is actually very good at badminton. No joke. She legit, like, she's the one that brings the badminton rackets for us. So that tells you how serious it is. Should have checked the car first. Yeah. So I was paired with her, and we straight won 3 games. So we basically were just trying to do like a tourney style, where there were 4 teams, 2 faced each other, and then the 2 winners there faced each other. So unfortunately I had to leave before the second or the final match. So there was that. But 3 wins in a row, that's not bad. Or at least that's not bad for me. I suck at badminton. The only good thing I have is my reflex. Oh, that's actually a pretty interesting store. Yeah, that's got some monkeys in it. So I might need to check that out when I go back to Canada in 6 months maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's already been so quick that it's almost the end of May. Next week is already the start of June, which signifies that I have been here for already 5 months, which is very insane to me, or very I guess it hasn't hit me yet, but then I've been here for a long time now. Like, this is the most I've been away from home, and oh, that's scary, and on my own, and that I had to basically cook for myself. I had to pay my own utilities, everything like that. Oh wow, that was really shaky for a second. Yeah. So yeah, that's amazing. And I've also got to basically plan my own spending, just so that I don't use up too much money. Because, I mean, yeah, I'm here for a job, but then my goal is also to save money for when I go back. Yeah. Let's see. Anything else that I want to say? Oh yeah. That is what it looks like when the bus station basically stops operating, or close to stop operating. So basically all the buses that leave and arrive in Gochang should usually be ending at 8 or 9, which really puts me in a pickle, because then it really restricts my leaving and coming back to Gochang. Yeah, but personally I don't find it that bad. It's just that for the first few months when I was actually traveling a lot, it kind of made it a pain to come back and leave. Yeah. Let's see. What else do I have to talk about? In terms of health, I guess I think I'm a bit sick still from my cold. I still have a runny nose sometimes, but that just might be allergies, because then there actually is a lot of dust in my house, and then there's usually a lot of dust in general in Korea. So there's that. But then other than that, I haven't gotten actually fully injured yet. Usually what happens is this, I scrape the edge of the bed and bumps and bruises happen. Probably the worst thing that usually happens to me is my kids like to grapple me and just like try to drag me all over the place. And then, yeah, so what those gives me is like, they give me slight rope burns. I'm just gonna walk really quickly for a second. They give me slight rope burns. And they're not that bad, it's just sometimes gets a bit annoying. Yeah. And then, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, my mentor teacher, I think that she's really trying to get me to learn Korean, or at least practice. Because then basically, the majority of what she says to me first is in Korean now. And then if she sees that I'm struggling to understand, then she changes it to English. So I'm really happy for that, but yeah, there's that. But I guess see her try. I'm trying to speak in Korean as well to other teachers. And that now that I know what the word for period is, I usually try to say that for like, oh, is there English this period? Because then my MT usually tells me. So I usually just ask, 영어 클래스 있어요? 영어 class 이것이 있어요? Something like that, just to try and learn. Yeah, so I'm almost back. Ooh, it takes me 10 or 12 minutes. 10 or 12 minutes by walking to get back. So, this is the little place where I live. Walk up. This is my mailbox, number 203. And this is the hallway. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice. The lights actually light up by motion, so don't ever have to worry about being very dark. So I'm gonna grab my keys. Yeah. So this is my lock. I really wish I did have like a keypad lock, because it would make everything a lot easier and not have to keep grabbing the key every time. But I guess with keypads you can maybe hack them, I'm not sure. But you can lockpick them, but not sure how that works. Yeah. So fortunately no tour of my house today. That'll be it for today, so see ya.